most powerful electrical energy device on the planet, which is our bodies, which is represented by this thing, right, is upgrading as well. And that's the most important thing I feel for us to do right now. We've upgraded our consciousness for many years or lifetimes. Now it's time to embody light this thing into our bodies, to embody our light fully. And that requires us to shift some parameters in our nourishment and the way we treat our vehicle. That's a message that I just got now to transmit. So I know many of you have already felt called to do that. Robert and Gaston and Elitom and many others who have been in this gathering, and of course Gorilla is knowing about that as well. And the Mayans and the Egyptians and everybody was fasting or being on prana on important events. So that was for a reason, of course. Yeah. Yeah, and this is what we're doing with the pranic process online on our video that we're always sharing since 2013. We're just offering ways to upgrade our physical and other systems. That's been my role in the world for a while. Yeah. So is everybody complete? Do you feel to add or bring in anything else, or should we complete the gathering? How do you feel about this? Because as I said, it's not my call, it's all of us. What do you feel about this? Yes.
I would like 2 or 3 things just to share with the people. And is you say that you are ambassador of peace ambassador, yes. And I would like to share that I feel like an emotional ambassador. And I love to share with people this, that when we have these feelings, these uncomfortable feelings, we can develop this capability to feel them with consciousness in the body and feel these contractions. And when we learn how to develop this capability, the whole system update, and it is easier to reconnect each other, because as Robert said, is not I am here or you say I am here, here's the other person. When we learn our mode to understand and to feel with consciousness our emotions, we allow all the frequencies come in the system, in this instrument. It's like a little pyramid, okay? It's me here, this 3D body. And when I resonate with the frequencies that generate contractions, and I'm not trying to escape from them and allow them come in the system, I can keep expanding, and then I can make space for all of us. For it doesn't matter who you are, and perhaps I don't understand you, not even your language, but I can feel you, and I can feel you without judgment. You are there, and I open my system, my heart, to embrace all the frequency you are, and we can merge each other. So, yes, I wanted to say that if you are experiencing in your life some kind of difficult situation, some contracting situation, just open your arms, embrace it, breathe and let it in, and allow the system to realign itself. It is possible, it is simple, but you need to be humble with yourself and not try to manipulate what is going on. Just be open, and you can put all the universe inside of you when you allow all these frequencies going through your body with consciousness. And I would like to say thank you, Cristiana, also for this invitation. And I am also very happy that today is 11:11. I feel very strong this 11 frequency. So thank you for the possibility to share with all of you. Thank you, Robert, Elton, Cristiana, and all the people here that are meditating and joining all together, merging frequencies all together.
Go ahead. It's a great honor, and thank you, Gaston, for being my brother in love, not brother in arms. We're not doing arms anymore. Brother in love for such long time, and participating to all the pranic festivals and gatherings and Breatharian events. And you're so right. This card, before we just begun, I drew a card of a card deck that a friend has sent me, a starseed card deck. And I drew this card playing, around my desk, and it is seeing potential, being a consciousness, bringing unconsciousness to light. So seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. This is the card of the day, right? So it's so synchronistic. Everything is so synchronistic, and it's natural that we do this together. And Tianyan from China is saying hi. So China has finally connected. Tianyan is a beautiful Qigong master from China that has been a Breatharian since 93. She finally tuned into our gathering, but she's not joining in because she speaks Chinese and she doesn't, she cannot, she said she's feeling uncomfortable to talk. But she's here in spirit. And so many of us are celebrating birthday today, like Friend Priest from Romania, and Patraji, the Pyramid Master from India, and my mother is born on this day, and Maura Maleni Hoffman, your friend, is born today. So many that are sending light to. And Robert, you wanted to say something, I believe, or was it just?
Said I felt very complete. We were blessed to have a pretty comprehensive session prior to starting this session. And I just think that, everything that's happening in the world right now, we can see it as two ways to live. One person may believe and see that there are no miracles, and another may, through their own perception, perceive that life itself is the miracle, and that everything that happens around us is a miracle, with synchronicities, as you just said. And we cannot discount the importance of our own perception and the role we play in experiencing the world either as a heaven or as a hell. It really is how we perceive it. What we perceive is what it will be.
Yes.
And it takes a very, very long time, I think, for humanity to wake up to that. That's why we're having now the Great Awakening. And the mask is just a representation of that. So I'm grateful for this time. Very grateful for this time. And it's all wonderful evolution.
So true. So true, so true. I'm happy that we're able to see the light in all this, and to me it's been one of my happiest time on earth, which is not pretty to say because so many people have suffered, but really because I've been feeling the light and the elation, beyond the layer of suffering that is now. I've been tuning into that since March, since the festival in India. I also left there with the last flight at 12 a.m. After 12 a.m. nothing was flying back. And this wave of elation came with me and stayed with me for all this time. in and out for some time, but mostly in that state. And that's above this layer of suffering. So everybody can tune into that, actually. We can tune into that layer and feel the gratitude and feel the love that's coming in and feel the support that we're all having going through this evolutionary time. And tuning into that layer, I was having a drawing behind me, I don't know where it is now. Tuning into that layer help us bring it quicker here. So yes, it can be a slow time before humanity is waking up, but it can also be quick if we all choose to tune into that layer instead of being distracted by this game layer that has been created for us. And and every time I go to the pyramid in Romania, that is awesome. Part of the knowledge that is stored in the pyramid in Giza has been replicated, because the pyramid in Giza is storing some knowledge, right? And it has been replicated